Hello, everyone, and welcome to Melody of the Maelstrom, where a bunch of real-life bards play Dungeons and Dragons. Before we roll the starting titles, we have a few sponsors that we need to shout out, and there's something really quick that I actually need to explain to everybody, because unfortunately, nobody heard it last week. Also, my face is huge in the ad read today. Hello, everybody. I'm gonna lean back a little bit. My face is, you get it close up, real personal. Yeah, let's go. This actually kind of adds to the manicness of what I'm about to do, so it tracks. So, this is our little magic D8 to decide who does the ad read. And for those that are adept at counting, you will realize that there are only 7 of us. So the 8th individual just so happens to be Stu himself. And I did actually do the ad read last week as Stu because I rolled an 8, and nobody heard it because of our technical difficulties. But apparently the fucking universe needs to hear this ad read as Stu because I rolled yet another 8 this week. So, also, the preempt to this is any potato-based promises that are made are not actually to be taken seriously. Just letting you all know that. Alright, so... Thank you to our first sponsor, D&D Beyond. Do you want to have all your resources and potatoes conveniently in one place? Do you hate math? Look no further. D&D Beyond has all the digital resources you could possibly need, including books, dice, potatoes, and the ability to homebrew to your heart's content. Our second sponsor is FX May Vary, an awesome local band from Newmarket, Ontario, who specialise in making sure you always have your daily prescription for hard rock and potatoes. Be sure to check out their music on YouTube, Spotify, or wherever you're most comfortable listening to your favourite tunes, and to follow their Facebook and other socials for show dates and announcements. Their newest song, Torn, is now available to stream, so enjoy it and remember, as always, individual effects and potatoes may vary. There's also our Patreon, where we have a tier for every level of generosity and potato loving. One includes being shouted out at the end of all Dire Bear streams, and includes voice acting lessons from one of the talented players in one of our networks of games. And also, for every comment that you make within this stream, and every stream that is read by Stu, me, you get a tater tot mailed to you. Because that was fun and we're going to do it again. Finally, we have merch. Do you want a sweater, a shirt, or maybe even a mouse pad, or a potato with that awesome Dire Bear logo? Be sure to check out the Pride section of our merch store as well. Even though it isn't yet Rainbow Month, we always show our colours. You should also make a shirt with a potato on it. I'm making that official petition right now. We also have t-shirts with potatoes, sweaters with potatoes, and sweatpants with potatoes, stickers, not necessarily, and tank tops. So go ahead and check out our merch page where you can find whatever it is your heart desires. Thank you all for joining us, and let's roll those title credits. The last we left off, the party had made their way into a particularly spoopy area of the forest because they decided that following a duck was a fantastic idea. Despite the fact that this duck may or may not have spoken abyssal. But, trust issues aside, all of the party still followed the duck into the forest because it proclaimed that it had lost its babies, and they absolutely needed to help her get her babies back. But upon going down into a hole full of basically wet, mucky sewage water, they found all of the baby ducks and realized that these baby ducks had committed atrocities in order to summon a very particular entity of which they spoke of. But unfortunately, only Barenthazar was able to understand and did not sufficiently warn the party quickly enough to keep all of the ducklings and their mother from dying and summoning a absolutely horrifying creature with a goat-like head and cloven hooves, and it's all of its hair and skin just like bubbling and rippling with pustules and boils and emanating just this foul scent of death and rotten, fetid, bad shit. Because I ran out of words.
Nasty boy.
He's nasty. So the party began to engage in combat, and we are just coming back to the top of the turn order. So before we start, and before I forget, Randall, can you please roll me an initiative roll because I don't have one for you currently.
I need to make it clear that I was and still am staunchly anti-duck. Philosophically.
I'd also like to point out that it is pure gaslighting to say that we should have heeded the fact it spoke Abyssal as unusual when you told us all ducks speak Abyssal.
I did say despite their trust issues. I did say that. I'm not gaslighting anybody. Okay. Despite their trust issues, they followed this duck.
I feel it could have been more clear that those trust issues were earned.
Sorry.
I just want to make it clear that next time we come across a duck hole, that we just nuke it.
Also, if you guys think for a singular second that any duck, chicken, or goose you encounter from now on won't speak Abyssal, you would be incorrect.
She did.
I am so fucking committed to this bit.
I need to know.
You know
I'm
what?
gonna make not only
commit to the bit.
all of the fowl in your game speak Abyssal, I'm going to make all of the fowl in all of my other games speak Abyssal. Okay?
What did chicken
That's how
ever do to
fucking committed I am to this bit.
Chicken are good
so,
food, too.
Speaking of which, Domino, that makes it your turn.
Very good. Well, I will take 2 swings at the infernal beast.
I do remind you that it leapt out of your melee during its last turn, so you're going to need to... And it went up behind Barenthazar. Oh yeah, and stabbed him with its tail. Poisoning him with some sort of disease that has yet to be understood, and he now emits clouds of flies whenever he screams. I'm sure that's going to be fine.
Yeah. So I would need to use one of my attacks to get in range. Is that correct?
Just need to use your movement.
All right.
But yeah, you're good.
I use my movement and attack
with your sword and ride it like a skateboard.
Okay, so we're looking at a modified 19 and a modified 18. Is this considered large or medium?
It is a medium creature. And what was I about to... I have no idea.
19,
oh yeah, sorry.
Do they hit?
Yeah, both of those hit. Right.
Yeah,
that's what I was doing.
Okay.
I was like, what was I doing? Checking something.
Important. Next turn.
It's armor class. Nobody gives a shit about its armor class, right? Like,
I'm actually quite curious.
Nobody cares whether or not you can hit it, right? Those both definitely hit.
Okay, I did 22 points of damage.
Yeah.
From 2 hits.
Okay.
Very good.
Can you just roll 2 more times to make sure you don't crit? Because I did put you in flanking position.
A natural 3 and a natural 11.
Alright, so, no difference. You definitely carve 2 slices into this thing's back. And again, releasing just all of that bile and foul fluids contained within the... It's gross. It's gross. Like, I think I'm just beating a dead
beast.
I'm beating a dead gross goat here. It's gross. It smells. It stinks. It sucks. Kill it. Kill with fire, maybe. Oh right. Can you make me a Constitution saving throw because you started your turn within a certain distance of this thing?
Wow, that's quite a distance.
Okay, I'm looking at an 11.
That fails. So you are going to take 1d6 necrotic damage. Ciao. So, 1d6 plus 1, so that's 7. You're going to take 7 points of necrotic damage.
Foul beast.
It is a very foul beast. In all definitions currently.
Yikes.
Everybody appreciates my puns. Tell them. Tell them in the comments. Get in those fucking comments. Tell everybody you like my puns. Or tell us you don't. And I will ignore you the same as I ignore everybody else. Okay, is that your turn, Domino?
Yes.
Alright. Renthazar. Makes it your turn. And please note, every time you speak, a cloud of flies comes out of your mouth. So verbal components might be a bit of an issue for you right now.
Yeah. I'm going to swing it with my Morning Star.
You absolutely can, yeah. And you have flanking as well, so go ahead and roll with advantage.
So I have a question, Charlotte.
Yes.
17.
Talking is a free action, right?
Yes.
Okay, so Barenthazar, recite the entire script to a bee movie. Flood the room with bees.
Oh my fucking god.
No, 17.
17 hits, yeah.
Alright, so.
Out of curiosity, which B movie would you pick?
No, like
The
a
Jerry
bee movie.
Seinfeld B movie.
Oh, a B.
Yes.
Oh. That's not a B movie, that's the B movie.
Bees.
Bees?
The bee one.
The movie with the bees.
The one where Jerry Seinfeld compares the plight of the bees to that of the African American.
We're gonna
That
leave that one
movie.
alone. Alright, so. How much
My
damage do
favorite
you do,
part.
Barenthazar?
I did 6 damage.
Okay. I can do math. There we go. Okay. So that is your turn?
Yep.
Yes, that makes it your turn.
Alright. I see that the flanking position is already taken. So I'm going to charge forward.
Sorry. Can you roll me a Constitution saving throw? And Barenthazar, can you roll me a Constitution saving throw? I'm sorry, I keep forgetting about those.
Jesus, the radius on this thing is wild. 19 for
Nice.
mine. Oh, I know.
I rolled a 3.
Okay. You're gonna take 6 points of necrotic damage.
Alright.
And yeah, the radius on this thing is pretty crazy. It stinks.
Yeah.
A lot. It's bad.
So you just have like a stinking cloud spell like tied to him?
Kind of, yeah.
That's wild. So I'm going to use my fighting spirit to give myself advantage on weapon attack rolls for the turn. And 5 temp HP. And I will start off swinging the wind lance up, kind of running forward, and I'm going to drag it in an upward stroke. And the first attack, 14 to hit.
14 hits.
Excellent. 10 slashing on the first attack.
Okay.
With the momentum, I'm going to then follow through, bringing it straight down. 13 and 16. So 16 will hit.
Yes.
And that's 12 more slashing damage. Then for flavor, kind of jab him with the head of the polearm here. Oh, because if it's not clear, I'm action searching.
Okay.
And that is a
Well, it's
dirty...
not clear. I was about to be like,
yes.
buddy.
No. I realized there was something I'd forgotten to say here. That is a dirty 20 on the first of the action surge.
Okay.
Nice.
For 8 slashing damage. And then
Okay.
finish out the combo, I will pull the halberd out and crack the butt of the up into its head. And 24 is the high roll there. So 13 more.
Yeah, that misses. Sorry.
13 more damage.
Okay.
And this time, Hammering Horns will not just hammer him into a fellow target. So
is your fighting spirit not your bonus action?
That is very true. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It is very strange to be playing a character with so many bonus actions. So that is my turn.
All right, that makes it Rendell's turn. So Rendell, buddy, you were on the cart about 60 feet away.
Oh. All right. I will get out of the cart and I will start running.
Okay.
As quickly as I
so
can.
as you take your dash action in order to get all the way here, you pass Fidget as he's like obviously turned. He's made his way towards this fight and then turned and just come back in this direction, just like, and he's just shaking his head and doing this.
Feel that? But I'll continue to run forwards towards the fight.
So yeah, it's gonna take you, unfortunately, your entire turn to get here, but you still have a bonus action, so
I will cast.
I'll put you within 30 feet, because that seems about 15, 20, 25, 30, so about there. That seems pretty generous.
Right, I will cast Spiritual Weapon. Right beside.
Did I say 30 feet? I mean, 70, because the range on Spiritual Weapon is... No, I'm kidding. Yeah, so I'll draw you a box, because I somehow don't have a Spiritual Weapon for you yet. Freehand. Oh yeah, here we go. Ready? Huh? Where do you want it?
I would like it right here, please.
Okay.
Now, why will my spells not cast?
Oh yeah. Nobody
that is top
Nobody
tier.
else can see it but us, but that's the prettiest dildo I've ever seen. Alright, so...
No, where is the...
I was gonna say it's actually quite recognizable as a sword, but you're more correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, so no.
you look at it kind of from...
I probably miss.
The one time I wish the audience could see.
That is only 12 to hit. So
Unfortunately, that misses.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, what does your spiritual weapon look like, by the way?
Well, it's very similar to the mace that I'm holding.
Okay. So the spectral version of your mace appears next to this thing, and look, just fully fucking whiffs it. Like, doesn't even duck. Doesn't even move.
Doesn't even
duck. So close.
Gears?
Doesn't even duck. The ducks are in the hole, so.
Yeah, it's just rolled a massive goose
Get
egg.
your ducks in a row.
Goose egg! Yes. Yes. Alright, is that your turn, good sir?
Unfortunately, yes, it was my turn.
Cool. Embaro, that makes it your turn.
I have several questions.
Yes.
Okay, are the ducks dead, or are they dying?
You have no idea.
I inspect the ducks.
You have to go back down into the hole.
Oh, damn.
I believe the implication
Not
was
my
that it was the
son-in-law.
death of the ducks by suffocation that would result in the completion of the
I was gonna
summoning
spare the dying on the ducks to see if I could like reverse the sacrifice.
ritual.
Wouldn't that be
It's
cool?
actually Really
You
funny.
can certainly try.
I send the bird into the hole. You think
So
you thought I wouldn't check the ducks?
you
Come on.
literally you look like, so there's smoke, like a plume of smoke pouring out of this hole. And
Yeah,
you
bird's fine.
look at the
Bird's
hole and then look at your raven, and your raven looks back at you like,
It's for a good cause.
and he just flies off. Can you roll me a perception check with disadvantage for your bird as it like dives down into the hole?
No.
No?
7.
So unfortunately, this particular recess in the earth is filled with a thick layer of acrid smoke. So it is incredibly hard to see, let alone discern a lump of mud from a dead duckling.
That's
So
fair enough. That was a fairly. Let's get the bird out when the bird's available to out. In that case, question 2: I can cast 2 cantrips in the same turn. That's a thing.
yes.
Question mark?
Yeah, the limit's on leveled spells. So as long as it's action, bonus action,
If I cast
go for
if
it.
I cast a level 1, I can use my bonus action to cast a cantrip.
If the
Yes.
cantrip is bonus action, yeah.
If the action economy and the levels of the spells work, absolutely.
Okay, in that case, I'm going to use thaumaturgy to amplify my voice, and then prestidigitation to summon bees from my mouth. Let's start off with. I think we're gonna go.
Is
I can order
thaumaturgy
it.
is your
I can
bonus
take my
action,
bonus
isn't it?
action first if I want to. I can order
Absolutely, you
this.
can.
Okay, so we're going to Mind Sliver because I like to say Mind Sliver. Could you make an intelligence saving throw, please, with a DC of 15?
No.
No, fantastic. Okay, so you take at higher levels.
To zero!
Sorry.
I rolled a 0.
Oh, shit. Well, you take.
So I
4...
think it fails. I'm not sure,
Pretty sure.
but I think.
4 plus 5 is 9. Take 9 psychic damage and subtract. I need a D4. Where's my skull? And okay.
I really rolled a 0. I'm so mad right
Nice.
now.
Subtract 4 from your next saving throw for the end of the turn.
This is...
As my action.
Yep.
Sorry,
before the end of your turn or before the end of its turn?
Before the end of its turn.
Yeah.
So, what did I want to do? This one? Did I misorder this? It might be possible.
You did quicken spell
Yeah, I did.
cantrip, right?
Okay, never mind. That was my action. This is my bonus action. I will cast the Hex spell.
Okay.
Okay. So,
The Hex.
until the spell ends, you deal an extra 1d6 necrotic damage whenever I hit it with an attack. Choose one ability when you cast the spell. Wisdom. So it has disadvantage on both. It has disadvantage on wisdom checks forever, but all checks for this turn, right?
Okay.
And also, I deal
wisdom
bonus
checks
damage to it.
until you lose concentration, not forever.
Yeah, forever. I'm very focused.
No.
This confidence.
That's not how Hex
Underestimate-
works.
You underestimate my consumption.
I'm pretty sure I don't.
Okay.
Again, I'm not sure, but I think.
I'm gonna saunter forth. I'm gonna sally. I'm here. We're gonna hide. I assume this is sort of accurate. I'm gonna go behind a bush.
Okay.
In my turn. See you, nerds.
Cast a bunch of shit and it's like, you got this, guys. Peace.
That's my character.
Alright. That makes it the monster's turn.
That's the part where you misordered that.
Oh, can you also roll me a Constitution saving throw?
I'm behind a bush.
It should really be at the end of its turn, not the beginning.
19 plus math.
Okay, never mind. Never mind.
I'm too concentrated on Hex.
Chow. Vidius, does a 19 hit you, sir?
A 19 certainly does.
Okay. So you are going to take 10 points of piercing damage. And can you make a Constitution saving throw, please?
I can indeed.
Oh,
That
and
is
it's
a
on
natural 20.
And
Wow.
I'll just go fuck myself, I guess.
Con and strength. They're my only stats.
Does Bavidius now develop an immunity? Can we use his blood to like?
Yes, I will be the antidote. Farm me.
So yeah, it
Wow.
lashes out and stabs you with its barbed tail, and you look down and then look back up of it and just snort.
Pretty much. Oh,
Yep.
for the record, that pun was not intentional.
That was great, though. That thing was great.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. There we go. So, Stu, in the most brave fashion possible, he's gonna just do a really big circle around everybody. Just continuously chanting, no, 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 nah, yeah, that's a solid no. No, 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 no. And just like go around everybody, giving all of you the widest berth possible and trying to make his way back towards the cart.
I take it he succeeded his constitution save?
Yes.
Good.
Okay. Domino.
Excellent.
Make
Two
me a constitution save.
swings. That's a 6.
You're gonna take a d6 of damage. Damage. Oh, 3! Yeah, 3 points of necrotic damage. Because it seems to be one of the few ways I'm doing damage this fucking combat.
I mean,
Right,
you
two
hit me pretty
swings
hard
with
at the start of last time.
sword. All right, so I'm looking at a modified 16 and a modified 12.
Yep, both of those hit.
No kidding. All right.
No,
Well,
sorry,
with the
that
modified
hits. Sorry, so whoa. Okay, no, that hits on the first attack. My bad. He's rolling with advantage because you have flanking, so that hits.
I'm going to do Divine Smite with the one swing.
Kill him in the face.
Jeez.
All ones.
Or no.
Oops, all ones.
25 hit points.
Ooh, very spicy.
That is very spicy.
And then the other one, I misunderstood.
My bad. Sorry, 25?
Yes.
Explain that math to me.
Welcome to Paladin.
So I rolled 2 7s, a 3, and a 2, and I get +6 from strength. And it's 2d8.
No.
Plus...
See, that's where I'm having problems. You don't get us +6 from strength.
You can sacrifice spells to add additional dice, and there is no cap on the amount of spells that you can sacrifice.
No. So he shouldn't be adding. I think you're adding your proficiency to your strength too, because it shouldn't be higher than 5.
Yes, it should be a
What do you mean?
+3
I
from
get
strength.
+3 strength, +2 dueling, and a +1 sword.
That would be +6.
That would be +6. Okay.
And then the second hit does not hit, or it hits because of flanking. Little confused there.
So you roll twice, and you take the higher of the two. So those 2 rolls were technically your first hit.
Okay. Second swing. That is a modified 11.
No.
That will end my turn.
All right. Baranthazar.
Still pretty good.
Going far again.
Pretty good.
Yeah. All right. That is a modified 21.
No, yeah, I've suddenly decided anything below 24. I've just suddenly. Oh no, its AC went up.
Sounds like we're getting close,
that
boys.
It is reacting to the blows, and its chitin hardens.
It doesn't have chitin.
It does now. The bees came back.
Yeah, actually, can you make me a Constitution saving throw, please?
Yep, doing it right now.
Actually, this could be the moment where I make that dick move. Is like, is it getting stronger or are you getting weaker?
17.
Yeah,
I just wanted to have
you're
a
fine.
bee shield.
I gotta
It's not.
play.
They're flies. God damn it! They're not bees.
Pesky
All
bees.
I can think of is listen. All I can think of is the pain from Metal Gear Solid.
All right, that's
Okay.
my turn.
I didn't catch the damage. Everybody was talking about bees. I'm sorry.
9 damage.
Okay, thank you. Oop. Okay. Pavidius, that makes it your turn.
All right. Well, I guess I did lose the temp HP. I'm feeling the spirit of fighting. I'm gonna give myself advantage again,
Okay.
and we will strike twice more. 21 on the first hit.
Nope.
14 damage.
Just ignoring it now.
This one is kind of like a little bit of a dance back and a slash across the stomach with the halberd.
Mm-hmm.
And then gonna do like the kind of Jedi behind the back lightsaber twirl to come in for another overhead strike with the second attack. And that is a 15 to hit.
15 hits, yep.
For 12 more slashing damage. And that shall be everything that I can do. I'll turn to Barenthazar and I'll say, "Brother, what has happened to your voice?"
I just look at him and just shake my head.
So be it.
You know that look? You know that look that Tom Holland gets on his face when he's about to drop a spoiler and he knows that he can't? So it looks like he's trying to keep something inside of his mouth from escaping. Anybody know what that? Yeah, everybody knows what that looks like. That's kind of what I'm imagining right now.
All right, my turn's over.
Also, Kyle laughed so hard I could hear him laughing through the floor, but he maxed his microphone.
I've been known to do that from time to time.
Yeah, that happens. All right. Right. Yeah. No, Barenthazar. That ends your turn, Brendel. Or no, Perfidius. Derp.
Yeah, both our turns are done.
We're all good. We're fine. Everything's
We
fine.
totally know what we're doing, guys.
I'm a professional. All right. Brendel, that makes it your turn.
I will just move over slightly.
Oh yeah. Can you roll me a Constitution? Yeah, Constitution saving throw, please, please, please.
I really don't want
please.
to.
I don't care.
That tracks.
I didn't want to roll that intelligence save either, and I got the 0 was still on my fucking screen, by the
Yeah.
way.
That's only a 5.
Yeah, you fail. Cool.
When the
You're gonna take
DM.
5.
Shit.
You're gonna take 5 points of necrotic damage.
No. Alrighty.
All right, continue.
I will. Yeah, let's try this.
Bavidius, did you roll a Constitution saving throw at the beginning of your turn?
It doesn't look
I
like
don't
it. That's
think
just
you
the one
did.
from its attack.
Yeah, gimme.
That is a 15.
Fuck me then. Fine.
I told you, con and strength. They're all I got.
Yeah, I'll just try to damage it. So, I will cast Toll the Dead.
Okay.
So it's a wisdom save.
No.
No?
Any other save? You sure? Wisdom?
Oh, I'm sure, yes.
You sure?
Wisdom save. Pretty sure.
You sure?
Oh, I'm fairly sure, yes.
I feel like
Was it another
any other
0?
save. Any other save would probably be better. I'm just
Any
Oh,
other
I'm just
save
going
also
by the
receives
book,
a negative
that's all.
4.
12.
That fails. It takes 19 necrotic damage.
Wait, what type of damage?
Mm-hmm.
Necrotic.
Oh no.
I didn't think about that until just now.
The boss has now entered the rage phase.
The boss has healed.
You fool! This is my final form.
Ooh, did it
Oh, no.
appear to take any like additional damage from the radiant from the divine smite?
Good question.
Damn.
All right. Well, don't know if that did anything or not.
Kyle's like, I just feel like the paladin didn't deal enough damage.
I know, right? 25 in one hit.
It's weak.
At level
I think it was
5.
29.
So I will use my bonus action to use my spiritual weapon.
That was a good plan.
25 to hit
Ay.
I think, yeah.
for 11 force damage.
Nice.
Very good.
So this thing's
Well-
starting to look a little rough.
About time.
But that will be my turn.
Alright. Imbaro, that makes it your turn.
I have additional questions.
Okay.
Okay. Number the first.
Yep.
The twin spell ability that I have on my screen right here.
Lets you choose 2 targets.
It says when you cast a spell that targets only one creature and doesn't have a range
Yes.
of self, you can spend a number of sorcery points equal to the spell's
Mhm.
level to target a second creature in range with the same spell.
Yes.
Am I the origin, or can I bird with the second? Can we do it like that? Because my bird can cast certain spells for me. Can I cast one and bird cast second one?
No.
Okay.
But if you
In that
cast both
case-
from bird,
Yeah. Okay. I want to see if I could overcome
I will allow
distance.
that.
However, okay, we will bird return the bird.
Okay.
Bird
It
goes
takes
here.
it takes your bird a solid 10 more seconds than you expected to come up out of the hole.
Listen, bird, we have work to do. No time for dilly dally. That's a bird.
It looks incredibly ornery about the fact that it had to be
It's probably because I named it creature.
bird.
So bird is going to be there, and bird is going to twin spell resistance on Bavidius and Domino.
Ooh.
Okay. It's just a cantrip. Bet you never thought you'd see anyone twin spell resistance.
It's touch though. That's kind of
Yeah,
your
bird's
bird
there.
is
next to each other.
small.
Bird is right there.
Wait,
Even if
who
it's
did you cast it
small,
on?
like if it's small, like if it was a gnome would be allowed to attack 2 targets.
Yeah. Okay.
If you want, I can trade spots with the bird.
No, I'm
Really
just
don't
thinking
mind.
of like simultaneous with a. Never mind. It's fine.
I don't know. It uses its third eye to like
It doesn't. It
the
doesn't.
pineal gland comes out and like
Because you have 2 arms and your burb does not. So
has
that's
2 wings.
maybe why I'm.
it's a big stretch. However, this is the bird. With
I mean,
my
ravens
action,
are also pretty big burbs. No, yeah, you're fine.
my action. We could do a little bane.
Careful
we
about
do
your
a bit-
concentration spells, by the way.
It is a concentration spell. Can I?
Yes, but your hex is now gone because you cast resistance.
Yeah, that's fine. I fucked that up.
Okay.
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Saying, careful about your concentration. That's all I'm
Hey,
saying.
it's fine. I moved on. Okay.
Okay, I'm just trying. God, if I don't help you guys, you get shit on. If I do help you guys, you get shit on. Fuck.
Listen, I know. I made a mistake. We're gonna just cast No, is blessed concentration? No, it's
See,
Yeah,
not.
bless is
Yes.
also a concentration
It
spell. I
definitely
didn't-
is.
Stop. I just want to cast cure wounds on someone and leave. I'm gonna domino. I'm gonna hold my action. Okay, go.
Okay.
Do I have
What's
to
the
declare what
trigger?
I'm holding?
Wait, no. You've used your action. You can't hold a bonus action.
No, bird casts a spell. No,
Yeah,
wait.
uses
Use
your
your
action.
action to cast a spell.
Okay, I do nothing. I got it. No, I'm sorry. Listen, it was a confusing turn. We got there.
All right.
And just to
I'm behind a bush.
just to clarify, both me and Domino have resistance.
Yes.
Hells yeah.
All right. Also, I need you to roll a
Right.
Constitution saving throw because I didn't get to ask you for one.
Who? I'm behind a bush.
You are within a certain number of feet, so
So hold on. I rolled a 2, but I need to do math real quick. So what kind of save is it?
Con.
Constitution.
Okay, so that's a 4. Advantage on concentration. If you fail saving throw or miss with attack roll, you can add 2d4 and add to the total. Sure. Okay.
This is not to
Oh,
This
maintain
is not the
concentration,
concentration check.
No,
but you can
wait.
roll it if because you failed and you're going to take damage. How about that?
no, sorry. I thought I had a thing. I'm pretty sure I have the thing. Is it favored by the goddess? Shoot. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna roll. I'll just take it. Fine. I don't have
Okay,
the thing right
so
now.
you
I'll
take-
just take it.
6 points of damage. And now roll me a concentration check.
Uh, Two plus 4, so 12 plus, so 14, 17. No,
Yeah, you're fine.
18. I gotta find that thing. I know I have a thing.
Favored by the
Okay.
gods.
Stu continues running.
Sorry, how much damage did I take?
6.
6?
Domino, that makes it your turn. You roll me a
Constitution check.
saving throw. Constitution, yes.
With a D4 extra because of the spell.
Ah, there's a natural 1 for my Constitution check.
Oof.
Before
I
it's not
can't
going to
help
help
you
you at
there.
all. Although you have it for a minute, so you don't have to use that D4 just now.
That's true.
That's 7 points of necrotic damage, sir.
Okay,
And you
and
can
then
now
I will
proceed
take
as you will.
2 swings. Oh, that is a natural 1 and a 4.
Oof. Oh, but with advantage, it's just the 4 that you take. So no fumble.
First one misses.
Works for me. Dodged a bullet there.
Yeah.
And a natural 18, which will hit. So
Mhm.
I will deal a whopping 10 points of damage.
Okie dokie.
That will end my turn.
Okay. Brenthazar, it makes it your turn.
Morning Star once again.
Roll me a constitution save.
Mm.
Absolutely.
I'm getting better at it.
Yeah, no, I was right about the thing. I get to roll 2d4 on a failed save. Rip. But I know now. I know what my character does.
Don't you think you should figure that out before we get into session?
That was the joke.
Yelled at.
Well, to be perfectly blunt, if you rolled a 3, you would have failed anyways.
So you're saying there's a chance?
No, I'm saying there's no chance. I'm saying precisely the opposite. Brenthazar, please take your turn.
So I rolled for that Constitution saving throw.
Rolled a what?
I rolled a 10.
Oh, yeah, no, you fail. Whee!
All right.
7.
Hello? How much damage?
7.
Okay. Oof. All right.
How's everybody
rolling.
looking? You doing okay? Everybody having fun?
So, 23.
Yeah, I think so. I've
Yeah.
let the rest of them hit. I might as well let this one go through too, right?
And that is another 9 damage.
Okay. This thing is not looking good.
All right. That's the end of my turn.
Which brings us to Bavidius.
All right. Seeing that it's not looking good, you would all see a little bit of a smile start to curl at the edge of Bavidius's lips, and he looks at the creature and says, "You should have stayed in the shadows." And
Leave my
take
bird
2
alone.
swings. Oh, hey, don't I need to make a Constitution save?
Yep.
All right, that is a 14.
I don't know.
And I'll
Yeah, I
throw
don't know
that-
why I bother making you roll them. You're fine.
I'll throw that D4 on. That's an 18.
Okay, yeah, you're fine.
Okay. So I will use my final charge of Fighting Spirit with the bonus action just to just make sure we don't fumble here. And 2 more swings in the hopes of finishing off the Dark One. That's a 21 to hit on the first
Mm-hmm.
for 8 slashing damage. And a 20 on the second hit for
Wow.
14 slashing damage.
How would you like to do this?
Yes. So, the first swing, I think because I did a straight downward chop the last time, so the head is resting on the ground as I try not to take a blow from him. So I'm going to hit him in the face with the butt on the first one that deals less damage. Use that momentum to carry it around and cleave him stem to stern.
Okay.
Straight in half.
Yarp.
I believe
So,
the word is in twain.
Indeed, sir.
he's been cleft in twain.
Oh, dear me.
Indeed.
How weary.
So, as you cleave this thing in half, both of the parts just kind of slide and then fall away from each other. And you can see like the sinews of just glistening grossness that were connecting this thing together, and they just like spread and then snap as the 2 pieces fall away from one another. Can everybody within a 5-foot radius roll me a Constitution saving throw as the smell that just this pungent, rotting odor, like overpowering to the point where you might be sick, just exudes from the chest cavity of this thing that you have now released upon killing it.
22.
10.
Did you roll your extra 2d4 there? Or 1d4?
I used mine on the
Where it
previous
is?
save.
I beg your pardon. I was speaking to my friend Sodomino.
Very good.
That
Very
would
good,
be
sir.
12
He did
then.
not use it.
That'll be a 12 then. And my con is
Still
10.
fails.
Yeah.
Okay, so, Vidius, what'd you get?
22.
Okay. Domino, what'd you get?
14.
Okay.
Wait, that's 12.
I was gonna see, I thought it was okay. So that fails. And Parenthesar, what'd you get?
17.
Okay, that succeeds. So everybody who succeeded is going to take half damage. Unfortunately, Domino, you're gonna take a full snootful of this. For a grand total of 17 points of damage.
The stench is so overwhelming and putrid evil. The paladin goes to 0.
Oh shit! I kind of retch a little bit, but seeing Domino fall over, I immediately drop to my knees. I don't care if I kneel in it by accident. I'm immediately there, and I'll straight up make a medicine check right away.
Yeah, you guys are out of the initiative order at this point, so go
Oh,
for
right.
it.
This is what I meant. Right. Resistance is a cantrip, so if I twin spell it, I should be able to cast another spell, right? Because
No, it's your
twin spell is its own thing,
But it's still an action.
right?
Quicken
action.
spell.
So-
You use your action.
Okay.
Quicken spell is what would make it a bonus action.
Okay.
My medicine check was worthless.
And I heal Sir Domino for 7.
Your medicine check made it worse.
Shit.
Quick, jam some dirt into the wound.
Just
Get some from the hole.
I mean, field
So
medicine barely
as you,
deserves
like-
the name.
As you kneel down next to him, you're like, stay with me, buddy, and just start, like, pounding him on the chest, and Rendell's like, oh, for fuck.
I'm literally right here. I could just do what I did.
Yes. Very good.
While this is happening, burn the body. That feels right in my heart.
I just worry
burn
that
the
it's going to
body.
make the stench worse.
You know what
Mm,
makes
I-
smells better? Fire.
Perhaps
You guys
we
learned that from the
That's
trolls.
vegetation, a little Febreze, and we're good.
perhaps we run like a little bit of fuse of kindling, just a long fuse,
I push it
lighted
into
from the
hole?
road.
How far is the hole?
20 feet or so? Wherever you guys were standing previously, it had just come, like, up out of the hole.
How much does half of the creature weigh?
Can I just pick it up and toss it down the hole? One and
Sure.
I
half
know.
in
Don't
each
touch
hand.
it.
Hey,
Roll
Mar-
me a Constitution save.
Oh, fine.
God damn, the things I do.
You're
For-
still within a certain
for
radius
reasons.
of this thing. It still smells when it's
Another
dead.
nat 20.
Walk.
17 plus something, I don't know.
Okay, you're fine.
92.
I see Umbaro kind of tugging at one side of the creature, so I just like 2 suitcases and go and toss them in the hole.
All right.
Thank you.
That is now
I hand
a much
Bavidius a,
stinkier hole than it was before, and it was a pretty stinky hole when you first found it.
I hand Bavidius a silver. Thank you, Len.
Go circle the run ramp about this.
I kind of just
I'm kidding.
I kind of look at it. Okay, good. Because trying to figure out how to quantify tipping culture with my medieval fantasy setting was going to give me an aneurysm.
We each process trauma in our own unique ways.
Indeed.
All right. So, as this particularly disgusting and tense combat comes to an end, and all of you need to come to terms with the repercussions of said combat, we're actually going to take a break for a little bit. So we'll see all of you back here in about 5 minutes. Go to the bathroom, get a drink, and we'll see you all in a bit. Hello, everybody, and welcome back. So the party just finishing off the particularly stanky thing that crawled up out of the ground in order to attack them.
Stanky.
And it was very stanky. That was the thing that I said the most. It was stanky and it was gross. So we come right back to that particular moment where you guys have just finished stuffing it down a hole. So what are you guys doing?
Well,
I would like short
probably
rest.
wouldn't hurt.
Too
I'll,
bad Domino's dead. We need him to say, like, back into the pit.
no,
with
I'm
me.
at 7.
He's
I
not
got
dead.
healed.
He's fine.
Oh, Sir
I will
Domino.
say,
I will remember you.
I will. Let us hope this demonic entity stays within the pit, and I will cast the good blessings of Bahamut to seal this pit from the rest of the material plane.
There we go.
Would be a shame if it just crawled back out, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Oh
Right.
dear Lord, I'm running now.
I do feel
How,
safer traveling in your company, Sir Domino.
Well, not this time around. I will respect ducks much more, given the circumstances I got us into.
Indeed.
Oh,
Go ahead.
I would feel a slight bit safer if he felt a little better. So I will go ahead and use another twin cast and double cast Cure Wounds for a total of mathematics. Start rolling these d8s. Where's my d8? So 1, 2, 10, 15. Oh, nice. 15, 23. Yeah, plus my spellcasting mod, 23. But my spellcasting mod twice because it's twin cast. So
No.
another 8.
No. It just doubles for.
It casts a second time.
So you would
What
roll a
spell is
separate
this?
roll for
No.
each.
So it's 2 targets. So
Wait, hold on.
you do
You
the
might be
same.
right.
It's like you're like Control X, and like
Yeah,
You know,
so
you're copying
so
and
my spell
pasting.
mod, and then on the second cast, it's my spell mod again.
you have to choose 2 targets. They don't stack. So
Vividius,
it's
how would
one
you
set
like
of
some
healing
help?
for one person and one set of healing for the other person.
So the second one, so the first one was 2 8s, so 10, 14 to Domino, and then there's 23. So
Barenthazar
9,
looks more
9
injured
and
than
4, 13. 13 to Barenthazar.
Well met.
Well,
Thank you.
no, you can't say that to me. Oh no.
I. Oh no.
Keep
I
your feet on the ground.
I
Oh,
would
boy.
like to get a little further away from this stench, but I agree we should take a rest. Uh, Fairly soon.
So, Domino, as you get up, you realize that you no longer smell that particular fetid smell that was causing all of the problems. But you also realize that you can't smell anything else.
Right. Um, let's try Requiem Torame, cure disease.
That be counted as a disease. Please hold. Is this a symptom?
We're selling you off for medical experiments.
I'm gonna get your blood, Vividius.
No, not the farm. Not the farm.
Hmm.
Just go into a farm upstate. It's fine.
Fantastic.
He's not a fucking bloodhound. He'll still be useful without a sense of smell, guys. Jesus. But I think in this particular way, this isn't a disease or a poison. This is the result
Curse?
of a traumatic injury to your olfactory capabilities.
Is it a
So the
physical
loss of your
injury?
smell is not the result of a disease, it is the result of trauma, because it did necrotic damage specifically to all of the nerves and parts of your physiology that allow you
So
to
would it-
smell.
So would a cure spell fix that? If it's a physical injury?
More powerful one, yes.
So
Something
if I
like a
upcast it to
restoration?
level 2?
Probably like a restoration, yeah.
I don't have that. Can we instead just,
It's okay. I'll remember the sweet smell of potatoes. But
See a head poke
not
out
for
from
the near future.
wait,
Perhaps some rest will
wait.
be all you need.
Wait a minute.
Let's get you on the cart.
wait, I have a question.
Yep.
Illusion spells. Okay, can I cast illusion spells to trick Domino into smelling stuff?
I can smell again. No, wait, no, it's gone.
I cast
That's
minor illusion,
interesting.
but only choose to reproduce the smell of the pit.
Oh my god.
Oh
kidding.
no!
What a curse.
Thank you for making me have to think about this.
No problem. So we have felled the fowl.
And their foul beast.
Shall we set upon the road once more?
Indeed, father.
Are you actually smelling an illusion, or is it just tricking your brain into thinking?
That's
Because
like
if you're
right.
if you're actually producing the smell as the illusion, then no, he won't be able to smell it. But if the illusion is just tricking his brain into thinking he smell, fuck.
Yeah,
Alright, hold
right.
on.
Please
Oh,
hold.
you
Okay,
Fate
wait.
City heroes, you know how this works. You cause illusion.
Oh no,
damage.
because you're gonna use like prestidigitation, right?
I have minor illusion. I could do it.
So,
I thought
remember.
minor illusion. Oh fuck.
Wait.
So remember
God
what
damn it,
I've
okay,
been
hold on.
researching ever since we had COVID, Char.
Oh no.
Parosmia is the condition wherein your olfactory nerves are
Oh, no,
damaged,
it's only an image or
so
object.
you can't actually smell things properly, but your brain keeps picking up these olfactory hallucinations. So
Minor illusion's only.
if he has
Sorry.
something
Yeah, I need a
that can
different
affect the
spell.
brain to produce olfactory hallucinations, such
Well,
as an illusion
fun story.
spell.
I just consulted the oracle, and minor illusion
Yes.
is sound and sight
Yeah.
only.
Yes.
I need to. I need to find the
Prestidigitation
spell
or
to do this.
thaumaturgy,
But
though, I think.
prestidigitation can create smells.
Yeah, but it creates the smell. Domino can't
So
smell.
then, no, he can't smell it.
Yeah. I need to find a different spell. Don't worry, I'll figure it out.
So what we're gonna do?
Phantasmal.
Is-
Get back on the car.
We're just gonna do a small surgery. Okay, we're gonna remove the top part of your skull, and we're just gonna poke around in there with a stick. I promise we'll wash the stick first. We're just gonna poke around in there, and then once we poke the right place where you smell, something, we'll just continue poking it because none of us are brain surgeons. How does that sound?
Burnt toast, doctor. I can smell burnt toast.
How
Follow?
are
Is that
how
you?
are
One of the most
how-
iconic Canadian memories.
I can say this? How are our steeds? I did it.
2 of them yet live, I believe.
They're not.
I only
like,
murdered half of them.
disqualified. They're not like injured from the stinky. Okay,
No, they
that's
seem a little agitated, but that's about it.
Fidget's keeping them well.
all right. And lastly,
I mean, Nyx
before
is
we
also
set
there
off-
too.
Oh,
And then lastly, before we go, how's the sky? How's the weather? How are the clouds? How we doing?
Do you want to roll for weather?
Yeah, do
Sure.
it.
Go for it.
Oh dear.
Okay. I'll roll 2d10s or
Just 1d10, please.
okay. 6d. 6.
6. It's overcast.
Damn. Sucks.
So it's not particularly a bad day, but definitely
It's still an
can't work
ill
on your
omen,
tan,
and
really.
I do not trust the clouds at this point. What an awful
Indeed.
phrase to utter.
Shall we?
I think he's caught on to the fact that all of the options were overcast.
It could be like very overcast.
Like, sure, roll me a die, go for it. It's overcast.
Maybe
it's
the
overcast.
maybe
it's
the storm
overcast.
catches up. You don't know. Maybe there's more lightning.
Well, then perhaps we should get on the cart and get rolling.
Let's roll out.
So Stu is sitting on the
Autobots,
back of the
roll out.
Stu is sitting on the back of the cart with his arms crossed.
Is he throwing a tan to you?
Maybe.
I insight check.
He's not throwing
Stu.
shrimp on the Barbie, that's for sure.
At least he's
I
not
insight
throwing
check on
potatoes.
Stu. I rolled a 12 plus a 4, 16.
What are you rolling for?
I'm inciting check the crossed arms nature of Stu.
Oh.
Is he throwing a tan to you?
He is. Hold on.
I'm also gonna check insight.
It is neither of the two. He's not trying to lie or persuade you. Yeah, he looks pissed.
Don't you know?
I got a nat 1 on insight.
You. Yeah.
He's
He's
throwing a
fine.
tanty.
He's throwing a tan to you.
Star, I do have a relevant question. Am I still affected by that? If I open my mouth, flies fly out.
Yep.
Wanted to make sure.
Wonder.
Just talk
And
downwards.
you will continue to be affected by this for the following 24 hours.
Oh, Jesus
Well-
Christ. Is that what a disease? That'd be one hell
You're
of a
cursed.
disease.
Hold on. Hold on. I have a plan.
Oh, Steve.
Okay. I take a pouch from my belt
Okay.
and I fashion it so you can wear it like a mask so it can catch the flies.
They'd just be going back into my mouth.
And
It's not going to
nose.
us.
Then-
What do I care?
But then it's only an issue. You're not making your issues everybody else's problem.
But for the record,
off.
all that we got out of that statement was buzz, 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 buzz.
Yep.
You get extra protein this way, so it'll be fine.
I'm just
Gonna get those
imagining
gains
if you like fully like mask it, they come out of his mouth, but that's not stopping them from crawling up his nose.
Oh, gross.
Rental, know you any medicines that could relieve this affliction from our dear friend?
Truly, I've never seen such a thing before. Whatever's affecting the land back there to create such insanity down in that pit
God,
could be
Damn
affecting,
ducks.
the ducks.
I
mean, the
told
pit
you.
itself.
I told you I'm afraid of ducks. Nobody listen to me.
I mean, the pit itself, just that open sore in the earth.
Well,
I've seen it before.
you've seen that before.
Not the ducks particularly, but the sores in the ground. Before I met up with all of you, there were several that I had come across. It seems
Interesting.
whatever is
But
affecting
yeah, the trees were kind of saying weird things.
the trees were saying weird things.
Yeah.
No, let him
What sort
talk.
of things?
No, because it's like the reason I kind of got, skittish and like spooked. Not only because we were going to see ducks, like baby ones. I told you I'm afraid of baby ducks. I explained why, and you still expected me to go down there. But like the trees were kind of saying weird, cryptic sort of things.
Stu, none of us asked you to descend into that pit.
Absolutely, you did.
Oh, wait. Yeah, well, not as yourself.
Oh, so if I'm like a cat or something,
Yes.
that totally.
Don't you
that's
only
not
have
me.
cat thoughts?
No.
Cats are the natural predator of a duck.
I don't.
Very
I don't. I
well.
don't.
I will
I
not
don't think
ask you
that's
to
quite
interact
right.
with ducks any further.
He literally shoots a look at Nyx like, is this guy fucking kidding me? And
For the
she
record,
cut,
yes.
she kind of looks back like, I think so.
You hit Stu with a comment so stupid it gave him like a moment of lucidity.
She gave Stu.
You temporarily
Stu.
made me sane.
That's the thing. To get a rise out of this guy, I have to dig real deep.
You just do like a hard reset on his brain. He's like, fine now.
You have to.
He
You
just
factory
stops being
reset
Australian.
Stu. It's like, he just stops. What? Where am I? Oh my god! What is going on? Who are you people?
You've just woken up from our collective nightmare.
Absolutely not. You guys wanted him. You have to fucking deal with them. I refuse to give you that out.
stranger.
Don't
You're
include
finally
me in
awake.
that. Oh no.
Okay.
He's
So
like,
what
yeah, the
sort of-
trees were saying like weird, cryptic things like, you know, we feed upon the bones of all those that came before, you know, things like that. Which is kind of true, right? Like, you know, the lions become the grass, all that, you know.
Indeed, the
No, that
circle
works,
of
right?
life.
Yeah.
But from the sounds of it, you're indicating that it's a rather ominous shift.
Yeah. Like, tonally, that place was entirely off. I could have told you that, but...
Well, it was our duty as members of the Silver Shields and deputies thereof to dispense with that threat to travelers on the road, and I'm proud of how all of you acquitted yourselves.
Oh, thanks, mate.
I wasn't talking to you, but thank you for the warning about the trees. It was a little late,
Oh, the
but
foul beast. The foul beast exacted a heavy toll on myself.
Yeah. You don't mess with
And
ducks,
Barinthazar.
particularly baby ones.
I think what we've learned is that we need to exercise a slight bit more caution.
especially around waterfowl.
There may not be
Chickens.
anyone else to get help from. If one of us falls and doesn't get back up, I don't think there's anyone but us to turn to right now.
You are quite correct,
We should
Father.
be prepared. But, alas, it is good to see you upright, Domino. And so,
Yes.
Did you trip or something?
momentarily, but it's fine.
I will only miss the aroma of the golden wine from the elven vale of my homeland. Let us be on from this cursed place.
I clap my hand
I
on your
agree.
shoulder and I say, "You will smell that wine again." Rendell swears it.
Now we have real motivation.
You will have this again. He promises.
I would help, but we've already seen how bad I am with
The whole
medicine.
campaign just pivots. It's like, fuck the rest of the shit. We need to go get this dude his smell back. That's just inhumane.
I'll go and sit beside Stu, and I'll just give Bovidius the same look that Stu's given him.
Now you have two people in a tizzy.
For the record, we can't actually have that many people on the cart because there's only one horse that's old
Those
enough
poor
to pull it,
horses.
right?
I think you guys kind of just went with it. Because it needs two horses to pull it.
Ah, yes,
Yeah,
but
we're gonna have,
even
like,
more
people walk
so the
alongside.
reason to keep the load to a minimum.
Yes.
So,
Stu
No
looks
more
over at Rendell.
than-
Get off.
Oh. Can I cast guidance on the horses to like make better time?
No, because guidance only lasts for.
Yeah, but if I keep doing it,
I'm still gonna go with no,
yeah,
because it doesn't increase their speed or anything. It just
ride checks. I don't know, ability checks.
ride checks.
All right, it's fifth. Goddamn fifth.
They're not the
edition.
OPP, man.
Yeah, no, he's thinking of
We're not doing any
3.5, where
ride
ride
checks.
was specifically a skill.
I know. Okay, listen. You needed separate ranks in each craft that you had.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Because.
Anywho, squirrel.
Okay.
We're walking, and we're talking, and we're talking
and,
while we're walking.
Yep, and all of you travel for the remainder of the day before the sun begins to set and the sunsets. Fuck. The big burny light in the sky go down, down, make the color go wah wah, and all of you need to go sleepy sleep now.
See, Barenthazar, the mottled clouds as the sun passes behind them.
Just shoot him a look like.
You know, it's really funny that you said that to the only person who can't respond in order to stop you.
What are you talking about?
Dick
Barenthazar
move.
can totally respond.
Well, he can, and shoot a bunch of flies into your face.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I can
He's just sitting there like...
So if Balthazar goes to sleep and he starts snoring,
Yep.
Would be okay with me to puke these
Absolutely.
are flies
Yes.
just going to keep shooting out of his mouth?
Yep.
Jesus.
The bats are gonna have a fucking heyday.
Yeah. At least we'll have some cover from the sky.
And the bats in the region grew 3 sizes that day.
They can no longer fly, for they became so rotund. You guys are about to invent mice. Wait for it.
Winged mice. The wings are useless, but they're wings.
They are the penguins of the rodent kingdom.
So,
Grow.
all of you need to rest, recuperate, all that jazz.
Yes.
Do you guys want to do watches? Like, I'm totally fine if you don't.
Oh, I know you are. I'll definitely take first watch.
Okay.
I need to do things before I go to bed.
Perceptione. That's a 14. That's respectable.
I'll take second.
Okay.
I'll take the third.
Okay, so, first watch is Bavidius. Can you go ahead and give me a perception check?
I did.
please?
14.
Oh, okay. So yeah, true to my word, there are a surprising number of bats that you could just see, like, flittering in and out of the light that is cast by the campfire. I didn't ask whether or not you guys were gonna light.
I think I said we set up a camp.
Okay.
How
So yeah, the bats seem super happy.
how big are they currently? Are any of them like giant?
No, they're just little brown bats. You can hear them occasionally squeaking and making little chittering noises. As Barenthazar begins to and continues to saw logs, making the bat population around here quite happy.
I'm going to smile that nature benefits in some small way from this hardship.
Okay. And your watch passes without incident.
All right, I'll go and wake Sir Domino.
Okay.
Oh, natural 20.
Ooh.
Okay.
He sees
So-
the colors of the wind.
He sees everything. So, as you are sitting by the campfire, just kind of looking out into the darkness, you can see a tiny creature, just like flitting between the small patches of grass that surround the small area that you've chosen for your campsite. And you see this little brown mouse just kind of skitters around, and like between the patches of grass you can see poke his little head out and his ears are like, or he goes back into the grass and then skitters to another. He seems to be making his way towards one of the multitudes of bags that have food inside of them. Like this little mouse is just skittering, and then stops and like bunches up in the campfire, like looking around, listening, and then just skitters into you know what? Let's see whose pack he goes into.
My bird eats it. Bird doesn't sleep.
You can't tell your bird to eat it, so
Bird does what bird won't.
bird is a fey creature. Bird does not need to eat.
True.
Yeah. So
I have to commend it despite.
It doesn't need to, but it enjoys the experience.
doesn't need to, but it enjoys. It kills for sport. So yeah,
Alright,
it goes into Rendell's bag, and you can hear it like skittering around, and you can see the small movements underneath the cloth inside of his bag.
All right, I'll wake up Rendell. Sorry to wake you up, mate. There's a rat. There's a rat in your bag. I don't want to go rifling through it.
Oh. I was probably just hungry.
And with that, you actually see like this tiny little brown mouse head, holding a small like a crumb to you, but it's like pretty big for it. Its mouth is like has a crumb in it, and it pokes its head out of the side of your bag and then freezes. Before it like very slowly like just disappears back into I see you. No. Bad bird.
Oh, we can stay in the bag. I don't want the bird eating him.
Cannon.
Just imagine, yeah, the raven is just like perched somewhere, and it's like you can suddenly see it. And
That's terrific.
All right, well, I'll just go back to the campfire and continue my watch then.
okay.
I try to go back to sleep.
Okay.
Let's go back to the camp.
So you stay up for a solid 4 hours as this mouse just chills in his backpack and eats a lot of his rations.
If there was an additional watch required, so he can get more sleep, I need to do things anyway.
Yeah, I think
then-
there were.
Parentazar. I'll
Those are the
wake up
first two.
Parentazar.
4 hours, a long time. Sleep.
Parentazar, your watch is up.
Nod my head.
Lots of mice, lots of bats.
Thumbs up.
Can you roll me a perception check, please?
Yes, I can. 17.
Okay. So as you are sitting next to the fire as well, you can see that there's something else moving through the grass. You can just see little flits of yellow just kind of skittering as something moves rather quickly through the tufts of grass that surround all of you. As a tiny yellow duckling just waddles its way into as this tiny yellow duckling just waddles its way towards the campfire, and it just kind of looks up at you with these big, luminous, black, innocent-looking eyes.
Fire.
You just gonna roast it?
Still roast and kick it into the fire. Fuck this shit.
I approve of this message.
Congratulations, you just murdered a baby duck.
Worse.
Okay.
Although I do need you to make that attack roll.
Seven.
It like moves out of the way of your foot.
Just shoot it a look.
It looks up at you like, why kick? What do? In Abyssal.
Point at myself and then speak and let the flies roll out.
Ooh, yum yums.
Just turn around and tell it to. Just turn around and motion it to go away.
It hangs its head down and like just puts its wings down by its sides, and then just slowly starts. You hear the sad flap 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 of its little feet as it starts to walk away.
I don't care. I just continue with my watch.
Okay.
Heck yeah,
So it
Fuzzy.
just walks into the grass and disappears.
Good. I'm sure it's gonna come back to bite me anyways, but you know.
What? Alright, the rest of your watch passes without incident.
All right. I guess I wake up Father and borrow.
It's me.
Just
Me,
Is it 4 watches to arrest?
If
I
everybody
heard
wants to
Domino
sleep for...
miss out on
Yeah,
4 hours
alright.
of sleep, and it's like,
Yeah.
I could wake up and just give him more sleep. Who am I? I'm he. Okay, so I wanted to dump my spells to heal people. Okay, but let's do that before everyone's unconscious, if that's okay. Time warp it. Happened
Well, everybody's
before.
long resting anyways, so it's...
Wouldn't they? You heal everything? I thought it was only a certain number of hit there.
No, you
No, you
full
heal everything.
It's not 3.5
Oh.
no more, homie.
Never mind.
3.5 was
Never mind,
brutal.
oh
I
yeah.
guess I just have PTSD. My bad. I don't know.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You gotta
Yeah,
heal you
no,
before
really,
you
I
gotta
was just
sleep! And they're like, no, you don't.
Yeah, never mind. I was just gonna heal people.
Just kind of silly, actually. It's like, I've got 2 hit points, but don't worry. When I wake up in the morning, I'll be totally fine.
I once had a long rest where I went from 5 HP to 9 at level 7.
Okay, in that case, Bird got the higher roll. Bird got 23.
Okay. Your bird sees a little yellow fuzzy duckling, just kind of nestled in between these two. Yeah, it's nestled in between these 2 roots of a tree about 10 feet away, just looking very dejected and pathetic. It's just sitting there with trying to put his little beak under its little wing.
Did you know if you
Shivering miserably.
recast Find familiar, you can alter the form of the familiar. Did
Yep.
you know that the snake is a choice?
Yep.
So I'm gonna cast Druidcraft. I want to predict the weather for the next 24 hours, please.
Overcast.
Just making sure. I'm not gonna eat the duck. Don't worry.
In this particular game, that answer is so easy.
You'll never know. It could be worse. You never know. You never know. Yeah, that's really all I wanted to do.
Okay.
I thought there was gonna be, yeah. I was trying to be helpful.
So your raven just sits and watches this little baby duck.
The poor duck.
Mm.
I'm not taking the bait.
What bait?
Once. Was there
What bait?
anyone watch after me or? was that
No,
in
I
front
think
of?
that's definitely plenty.
Okay. I guess we'll just go ahead and like feed the horses and stuff, and make sure
Okay.
they're okay. Do I have an animal handling check? Let's go ahead and do that. Perform horse maintenance.
Or you can
roll.
just feed the horses. I can just.
I want to roll to see how well I brush them.
Okay. If you roll poorly, it's not my fault.
kick you in the
The
head.
bird takes the help action. Oh no. 8. The horse don't
8.
like me.
So, you feed them, but definitely not the amount that they're used to. So they just kind of burn through the smaller amount of food that you have provided, and then look at you indignantly like, where the fuck is the rest?
I suppose I will fetch a second serving of oats.
And
from
yeah,
the
if you stay too
machine.
close, they're gonna start like nudging you like really hard with their noses, like,
I don't want to
where's
get
our fucking
nipped by
food,
the
man?
horse. Horse nips are bad.
Is this all
So, yeah, I'll feed
happening
the
while
horse.
it's still your watch, or are we like starting to
No,
wake up
like
around
I'm
you?
just saying, like as everyone's waking up, I was just having fun.
It would be
Sorry.
so funny if you got into a fucking fight with the horses. Well, everybody wakes up to Umbaro getting his ass handed to him by the horses. What the hell
Just let me
happened,
give you
man?
apples.
I don't know. Are they supposed to get a cup? How much are they supposed to eat?
I didn't get the manual. Anyway, I'm done.
Alright. So, as the morning light begins to touch the sky, welcoming all of you to a new day of exploration and travel. That is actually where we're going to end the session for this evening. Oh yeah, I was like, oh yeah, this is the part where I talk, isn't it? I have to do more talking. Fun talking. Talk. Alright, so thank you to our sponsors, D&D Beyond, Effects May Vary. Make sure you check out our Patreon. Make sure you check out our merch page. Speaking of Patreon, I'm not gonna forget this time. Mama Bear, you're awesome. Thank you. Ha! I remembered. Okay. Make sure you check out all the other really cool streams on, on
Wednesday?
shit. On Tuesdays, there's Operation Aegis, which is a Lancer. I was
Lancer?
doing good. Lancer?
Yeah.
What did I say?
I don't know.
It's a Lancer? It's a Lancer campaign.
You were somewhere between
Lancer.
Lancer and Lantern.
I have
There was
no
a
idea.
cha in there.
Everybody just got the pleasure of watching me have a full stroke on stream. Yeah, so on Tuesdays we have Operation Aegis, which is a Lancer campaign. I'm pretty sure False Skull and Knights is going to be returning on Wednesdays pretty soon. We have a Thursday game in the works, so keep an eye out for that. Other things. We have a show. FX May Vary has a show coming up on April 20th at...
That's this
10
Saturday
Gallon?
at 10 Gallon
This
Bar and
Saturday.
Grill, yes.
This Saturday is the 20th, so...
Oh, I said I'd go to this. Oh no.
Oh, Father Embaro, are you coming?
Oh, dear God. Yeah. Stuff.
And things!
And things! Alright.
Does anyone else have a show?
Not yet.
Alright.
Working on. So.
Yeah, I think that's all this stuff. So,
Alright.
thank you to everybody who tuned in this evening. If you're still here, you are one of our favorite people. I'm straight up just gonna say it. Because if you watch all the way to the end, you're one of the real ones. Make sure you like and subscribe and share and comment and all of that other stuff that you're supposed to do on Twitch, however Twitch works. Yeah, thank you for joining us, and we will see all of you next time. Have a good evening.